So start with the lighter color. Like I said, I may have too much rubber cement on here. I'm not sure yet how this is going to go. But I'm going to go ahead and start with the light color and put that on. Yeah, so I'm sorry, the oatmeal or the eggshell. Let's put that on first. And let's give him some skin tone too. So let's work the if you have the light walnut. Or even the brick beige might work for his base tone. Oh, you guys don't have brick beige. I'm saying. All right, I have a light. I'm going to try this light walnut and see. All right, I'm going to keep my soft sun very close though, because usually I start. In fact, I'm still going to start with soft sun. All right, can you see his his face? All right, I'm going to put. Okay, we can use the light walnut if you have it and the dark walnut to darken his skin up. But I've got the soft sun right now. Now I'm going to go in with the light walnut and see how that color looks as a shading. Oh, it's not very.
You gave out a dark walnut?
I think you guys have dark walnut in your kits, don't you? You only got light tan?
We have light walnut and light tan.
Oh. All right, use the light tan then. Okay, because the light walnut is actually very light anyway, so it's got a little bit, okay, I'm putting light walnut on. It's got a little bit more of a pinker tone to it. So if you have it, but then I'm going to get out my light tan, and we're going to use that, and then we'll have to add a little sepia, I think, too. Okay, yeah, that's going to definitely be our shading tone for our dark skin guy here. So I'm coming into under his cheekbone. You want to define that square jaw, philtrum. Round chin, up the side of the nose, hit the tip of the nose, hit the bridge of the nose, and into the eye area. And I think he's looking almost dark enough. Let's see. Okay, now, guys, the hard thing about guys, you don't want to give them pretty lip color, so you got to give them nude lip color. So try your, you said you had light walnut? If you do, let's try that for the lip color, see what it looks like. I think it's too light. Okay, so let's try the light tan. Maybe just kind of darken the center part. Yeah, just part of the lip. Leave some highlight. But yeah, that's going to work, I think. Okay, hair color. Black? What do you think? Black? Black hair color?
No, do blue.
Blue hair. I'm going to do black with a little blue in it. How about that? And I have a bright blue to put in there, so I will do that. All right. So that'll give him a little. All right. So I'm just kind of dabbing in the black, leaving a little high. Oh, yeah. I think this is going to look pretty good. Leaving a little highlight. Kind of like the Persian lamb. And we could put a little blue in there. Maybe. Put a little shine on the hair. All right. I got to give him some eyeballs because he's looking like the the black, or what's it called, the crow in, what's the guy in Game of Thrones, the guy that rolls his eyes back in his head, and then, what's he called? The raven, the three-eyed raven. He's looking like the three-eyed raven. Are there any Game of Thrones fans in the room?
Never watched it.
Oh my God, it's so good. You could get it. Except the ending, I have to say the ending was disappointing. I was disappointed in the way it ended. All right, I'm going back. I'm darkening up his brow with the black marker. I'm giving him a real dark brow. I gave him a little eye makeup by accident. Okay, he looks pretty good. All right. So I'm going to rub that rubber cement off right now and see what happens. See if. Okay, so I got a little bit of blotchiness, which was what I was going for, except I think I put a little. Yeah, I put too much rubber cement on, but it's a thing that can work.
Can we leave it on for like?
No, it'll look.
So make it look like it got braids.
It'll look dirty. It'll end up looking dirty. All right, I'm just brushing it off of here because right now it looks like that's boogers. Okay, so now I'm going to go back with the oatmeal and the dull ivory again, and so I got a little bit of blotchiness, and it's okay. I like that. So I'm gonna put in a little bit into the blotchy. I'm gonna put a little bit of curly for the lamb skin or the sheep skin. So a little curly. And then we'll need a little bit of shading because it's, in my opinion, a little too light. So I'm going to take the dull ivory and I'm going to start in this area behind his head where it would be a little darker, where the shading would be. And around the edge and at the seam there, you can kind of, actually, you know what, the seam of the collar wouldn't be as pronounced as what it is with a line. So blend it with that dull ivory. Try to smudge it up a little bit if you can, so that it doesn't look doesn't look just like a clean line. It shouldn't be a clean line. All right, so a little bit. My dull ivory is a little dried out. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, you can use that. Oh, you know what? The brush nib is nice for this. The brush end nib, if you have that. So just shading that up a little bit. Yeah, that's looking good. Fun, fun, fun. He's kind of pretty, isn't he?
That's just a black woman with short hair.
No, it's not.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
It does.
Well, I was drawing this a guy with a black guy who didn't.
We
I think
understand
because
what
you
you're
did a lot of
doing.
feminine features on him.
Oh.
You know how like guys have more like a square jaw?
He does have a square jaw.
If you say so.
I guess it just looks more pointy.
I tried to get him to look masculine. Well, that is the challenge with drawing men, is getting them to look masculine. Okay, I'm going to take my my green marker. I have you don't have this color, but it's my favorite color, if I find it. And I'm gonna go over that sweater so you can see how the texture comes out. So you can, you put brown pencil in yours, so you'll go over, you can go over with the dull ivory or the sepia, but see how the texture of the sweater comes out? So now he's wearing a sweater. And I'm going to shade a little bit. So this is my shading tone, just shading a little bit closer to the, I like the way that looks. Okay, I didn't have, I was going to come back to the corduroy pant if we have time, because that wasn't necessarily part of the plan. Okay, do you want to go to the suede? Oh, wait. The suede, the brown, this is where the brown chalk comes in. So if you have brown chalk, what you can actually just kind of chalk it up and rub it in with your finger, and it'll give that suede a softer, suedier look.
What about the black chalk again?
And that is, you got a black chalk?
I thought he gave me, oh, maybe it's brown.
I don't know anything about that. They're supposed to give you a brown chalk. Now, if you feel like you lost detail, again, what you would do is you could come in with the black pencil or brown pencil, depending on, I think probably, you could use a brown pencil though if you wanted to. So I'm going to darken up some of the style lines with the black pencil, the buttonholes, the buttons. You could hit the buttons with a little gold if you wanted, or or it depends on what kind of buttons. If they're, you could have a highlight on there if you want. Depends on what kind of button you want. I think that's about all I need.
Did you take attendance?
I did not. Right now. Did I bring my notebook in is the question. I'm going to stop the recording.